Well, it's showtime, and this is Football Sack, baby, and I'm Coach Mad Mark.
It is! It is! It is! Lord Surge!
All right, well, welcome, Lord Sarge. It's freaking good to be talking about football, even though, well, our first preseason game seemed a little underwhelming. What'd you think of the game there, Lord Sarge?
Uh, well, after 2 hours of long conversation last night, I got my butt schooled by the coach. Let's just say I got schooled by the coach. So, as a fan, I thought it was atrocious. They looked sloppy. No one knew their assignments. They did not look coached to me. And we didn't play our starters when so many other teams did. So, that being the case, coach schooled me up a little bit on just how preseason goes. And I have a different opinion, especially on things that transpired today, which coach will get into. Clearly, they're protecting their first stringers because we're old. And clearly they were a complete evaluation on second, third, and fourth string guys. Let's completely get these guys out here in some kind of scheme and see if they can do what we expect them to do or not. And then let's start cutting. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
I don't agree with it, but I don't disagree with it. I'm neutral because until I see the starting team play, I don't know what we got. But I do know they figured out what they've got: second, third, and fourth string.
So let's talk about that for a second for the fans who are listening on this. And I want your fans to go ahead and give your comments and go ahead and chime into it. So, preseason, the gist of the conversation is this: teams look at starters and teams look at how they approach preseason game and who gets what playing time and the schematics of how you're going to actually execute the game. Let's just be straight out front with it. 32 teams, 32 different approaches. There's some generic things that kind of go on when you say, like, well, how much playing time do starters get in preseason game 1, 2, 3? There's some general things that people kind of agree on, but it doesn't mean they're going to follow it, right? Mm-hmm. Some people go first preseason game, you let your starters play a quarter. Some say a series. Some say a series or two. Some say I'm not starting my starters at all. What you saw with the New England Patriots is you clearly saw the New England Patriots said we're gonna play some of our starters.
Got to see what they are
because we want to see what we have. It was very, very clear for the Washington Commanders that we weren't going to take that approach at all. We were not going to play our starters. We were in evaluation mode. So that was the basic of it. I'd really like to hear what people's comments are and what they think about it. But so go ahead and chime in there if you have some questions, if you have some comments about that. But when we talk about evaluating players, which is what I think we're going to do, I think my personal opinion is this was Dan Quinn's idea of I probably know the top 30 or so players on my team, where they're at. They're probably locked in on my roster. There's nothing that they're going to prove me in a preseason one game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the other positions that we have or the other players because right now I'm carrying a 90-man roster and I'm going to get as much playing time with these other guys so I can evaluate them and I got film on them. So I think that's probably much what happened. Whether you agree with that philosophy or not, that's what I believe that they did. And they got their butt handed to them in their first quarter because their backups just clearly were not as competitive as the New England Patriots starters, which is to be expected. You expect to lose 17-0 out the gate when you start off like that.
Yeah. I'm a fan. I'm a believer. I want every game, every preseason game to be a game that you play to win. And I get the strategy. But I want to win. I want to at least show up on the field and look like I'm trying. I don't want to see a 30-point gap because something's clearly broke. And what was broke was run defense, which we're supposed to have fixed. How do we allow 150 yards rushing?
Yeah, I get that point. I get a lot of the frustration by fans by wondering like, hey, we got blowout. Like nobody wants to see their team blown out in a preseason game because you're just like, well, to the average fan, it seems like, oh my gosh, like what happened to us from last year? We must have a lot of work to do, right? But you got to remember, like, if you're really playing a lot of these guys in a 90-man squad, right? If you take 90 minus 53, what does that leave you with?
Yeah, 43.
So, like, you've got a lot of players that are not going to be on this football team. And you got to determine who's going to stay and who's not. So when the guys get burnt and stuff like that, and it goes for a touchdown, you're like, okay, he might be one that's going to hit the street, right? And what's a good sign to tell whether or not they really did it? I think it's what you saw today. They brought in 15 players in for a workout. They ended up signing 3. They cut 3, and then they turn around and they placed 2 players on injured reserve. Adam Peters was not happy with overall performance of depth. I don't think Dan Quinn was. A lot of people weren't happy about it. To me, that's more of a reflection on the scouting department than it is a reflection on the coaching staff or the team as a whole.
Really, coach? Because
Yes.
I see it as a lack of coaching, a lack of
Mm,
grasp of getting your
like if you wanted a
draftees,
coach
getting
to
your
win,
walk-ons coached
like if
up.
you want a coach to win, you can coach to win. That's not really the purpose of a game like that. You are really evaluating talent. Like who is coachable and who is it that you're going to want to take a flyer on? If you're going to be like, is this the guy I want to be like my 51st, 52nd, or 53rd player? Or is this a
Mhm.
guy I think shows promise and I will develop him a little bit more on the practice squad? But that's what you're going to do. What you're going to see in preseason game 2 is more of a dress rehearsal.
Gosh, I hope so.
Well, that's what that game typically across the board is for. It's the old preseason game 3 when we were on the 4 preseason game system, where that third game was the dress rehearsal. Now that we're only to 3 preseason games, it's the second game that's the dress rehearsal. So you can't read too much into preseason week 1, and you can't read too much into preseason week 3.
Mhm.
You got to really look at preseason game 2, and then you got to kind of hope over the next couple of weeks before the game actually starts that they're addressing some of the issues that they have and they're ready to go. Well, I want to thank you real quick for those people who are on. Please, we're a relatively young channel. Please go ahead and make your comments, stick with us, participate, hang out with us, have a good time, invite a buddy, and get those fingers working. So I'm going to ask you, Lard Sarge, you had a chance to go back and relook at it some more. Um,
Oh,
were
I
you
watched.
surprised by any of those that got cut?
To be honest with you, none of those guys that were cut were on my radar whatsoever. Here's my top 2 takeaways, top 3 from the preseason game, and I do think my personal opinion is there was distinct failures in lower level coaching because it's down to fundamentals, right? And there were a lot of fundamentals that were absolutely atrocious. Igbenogany, I can't say his name. I'm going to call him Iggy, but Igbenogany, I think is how you say it.
Yeah, everybody calls
Sorry
him
if I got your name wrong, dude. You need to get off the team. I'm sorry. There were you. It was atrocious. Broken tackles, arm tackles, a lack of basics. And this team is going out and practicing an hour and 45-minute pads and calling it a day. You need to be on the field 8 hours. How you looked overall was atrocious. Run stop. Where was the coaching on run stop? They ran all over us.
Yeah. I
Johnny
think
Newton is the one that stood out to me as played his heart out. Newton looked good.
I was actually surprised that the cuts weren't deeper and
Yeah.
that we didn't bring other players in. Like 3 players being cut, I probably would have expected about a half a dozen guys to be out, quite
You would
honestly. Like,
think, right?
I mean, if I'm reviewing the film and I see people who are doing that, I mean, do you really believe that the 90 people on your roster are the best 90 you can have in the rooms right now?
Mm-hmm.
If they are stinking it up that bad and you gave them an opportunity and they blew it that bad, you might go, you might need to be out and I might need to put somebody else in.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So, well, we're going to go through that. We're going to obviously be able to evaluate any more. I want to show you the moves that were made. I'm going to share a screen with you guys right now to be able to kind of show the moves that were made. We're going to talk about them real quick. We're hoping that Shaq will be on here real
Shortly.
soon because we want to be able to do an NFC East breakdown of wins and losses and what we think the guys are going to do and see if we can determine some kind of bracket out of that. And so we're hoping that you guys also who are watching participate and go ahead and tell us what you guys think if something's a win or a loss as well. All right, so we're going to go over to this one. Are you able to see that, Large Sarge?
I don't see anything yet. Hold a sec. Yeah, I
Okay.
got it. Roster update.
All right. So we had a roster update. This is right from the Redskins/Commanders website, right? So the Washington Commanders have signed 3 guys today. Isang Bassi, linebacker Duke Riley, and cornerback Antonio Hamilton Sr. to the active roster. They also released defensive end Viliami Fehoko Jr., cornerback Alan George, and linebacker Dominique Hampton. Dominique Hampton's a little bit of a surprise to me. They cut him this loose. They must not like where he's at right now.
Yeah.
They've also placed, I know it says played, but they placed Lucas Neong and cornerback Kelvin Seymour on the reserve injured list. So that means with those 2 that we place on our injured reserve list after we cut 3 and sign 3, we have 2 available slots open. Could one of those be with the signing of uh, Terry Lauren, or could it be we're going to bring in other guys to kind of look at? Tuesdays typically our day, but we just brought 15 people in to look at. We might be bringing in more people to look at tomorrow. More people could still get cut tomorrow as well, as they kind of go through it and they have a chance to talk more with positional coaches.
Right.
So I would not be surprised if changes are coming, and they go, listen, we already know so and so doesn't even have a fly's chance, and you know what, of making this roster. So why is he even here?
Okay.
And it's okay because you're trying to evaluate talent. If you know a guy doesn't have it, you cut your losses with the guy. You sign somebody else to a contract because you have 2 more games to evaluate talent and try to figure it out. Lord Sarge, where'd you go?
I don't know, but every time I take a swig, my camera likes to dip me below.
I'm telling you, we are going on 2.5 months of you and camera issues, bro.
Yeah, it's tracking. I got a smart camera, and it's smarter than me.
Oh
it's smarter than me. It tracks me everywhere.
So anyway, that's where we're at as far as moves that are going to happen. We are ramping up for our next preseason game. I believe it's a Saturday game, ain't it?
I think
you
so.
Look that up, Lord Sarge?
No, I did not look it up. But
yeah,
but,
could you
Coach,
look it up?
I got a question for you, Coach.
Yeah, Seriously. Go ahead.
Since there's only 3 preseason games this year, how much time do our starters get next game?
That's a good question. It could be.
You think you're going to do a quarter on them?
I would like to see a quarter.
Me too.
But man, that's hard to tell. Like I guarantee you, there's going to be teams around the league that are going to play a quarter, if not a half. But I'm not necessarily sure we're going to do that.
So, Coach, we saw all kinds of stuff in preseason already. I watched every single game. What I couldn't catch during the broadcast, I watched on review. I did not freaking sleep. I watched every team. Every team that played, I saw the game. Because I'm looking across the league, because I'm looking at this game that we played and going, what? I mean, even, that's not a Lions channel, but even the Lions, before the injury and a first time ever suspended game, came out much sharper than they did a Hall of Fame game. Way sharper, right? I saw adjustments. A lot of teams did their starters because they had to, like McCarthy on the Vikings, missed the entire last season. Got to see what I got, right? Drake May with the Patriots. Let's evaluate. They got playing time. Our philosophy was in the minority of we're not playing our starters. We were vastly in the minority of teams that didn't even.
Well, I think a lot of teams are out there searching for their identity. Like if you were not a playoff team last year, you don't want to use the script you used last year, right? Especially if you're a new coaching staff, you're wanting to try something new and you want to see what you have. The McCarthy example is a great example, right? Like, because you want to see what you have and you want to see what you have with players that he's going to actually play with. So you might use your starters. I like the idea of us playing a half in the next game, but I'm very apprehensive of whether or not it will actually happen. First of all, Jaden Daniels is our quote unquote proven commodity. You have to ask yourself how much you're risking by throwing him in there, because if he gets hurt, oh my gosh, we don't really have anybody behind.
But every team that played, I mean, again, like we talked about last night, Mahomes played.
He's don't care.
He's more injury prone.
He played. Andy Reid wants to be that stupid. Let Andy Reid be that stupid. Because here's what I say: there is nothing. I'm going to say it again. There is nothing to be gained by risking a franchise quarterback in preseason. You can control practices. You can have additional scrimmages. You can have other things like that going on where your guy doesn't have to get hit. You don't have to take a hit for me to prove to me you're tough. I want to know that you can run the scheme, and I want to know that you are ready to go and that you're conditioned and you can still throw the ball and your accuracy is there. Other than that,
how do you determine that without being on the field against an opposing team? Like
you can do that
philosophy, I get it.
You don't have to be a preseason game to do that.
I get
there are scrimmages where you can say, don't tackle my quarterback. Mm-hmm. There are other controlled scrimmages that you can do in-house. The Commanders are going to do another controlled scrimmage this week before the next preseason game.
Is it with the Bengals?
I don't know. I don't know if they're doing in-house scrimmage or they're actually going to link up with the Bengals. Like we did a scrimmage with the Patriots before we actually played them. There are many opportunities and many situations you can do where you can evaluate your talent. You do not have to wait for a preseason game and throw them out there and risk them to get hurt. I just don't like to see that happen.
Our philosophies are different. I'd have played at least one series with my starters. Game 2, I'd play a quarter. Game 3 and a three preseason, I'm playing a half. They're going to get injured. That happens. It happens. You need to deal with it, right? But that's me because I want to get these guys in and kissing pads and knocking heads so they're prepared for game 1.
I'm doing that in controlled environments.
Yeah, I get it.
We differ on that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Jane Daniels not playing. So Jack says that there's no joint practice against the Bengals. So that means we are probably going to do an in-house scrimmage this week. Yeah. And I like that better because I'll make them play the starters play a whole freaking game against each other. Ones against ones. I'll make my twos plays against twos. I'll have my threes plays against threes. And we'll freaking go all out so I can evaluate talent. But I'm going to control certain aspects of the game.
Normally your number 1 offense plays against the number 2 defense, right?
No, not when you're doing a full-blown scrimmage.
Oh, okay.
I want to see ones against ones because you want to get one type reps, right? When I get to my twos and threes, I'm looking for guys that are going to compete against each other. Who stands out?
Right?
Right? That's really what I care about. But I can still control that environment. I can put them in package situations like I want. I can put them in game time situations that I want, and I can control it. A lot of times those practices and those scrimmages, there's no cameras, and I can throw actual plays that I'm looking at doing for the year.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the other team scoping you out and trying to figure out what you're doing.
Scope me out, so I can be.
That's a factor. I agree. It's a factor.
I don't care about preseason, really. Every year we see teams that go 3-0 or 4-0 in the preseason and
flip it.
have losing records. There's so many teams that we see that have absolutely horrible preseason
And flip
records
it.
go on to make the playoffs.
Yeah, it's
It
true.
happens every year.
That's true.
So don't put too much weight in preseason.
I know. It's just
It's
a
about
philosophy.
evaluating talent.
I'm a smash mouth guy. I want to see smash mouth. Get your starters out and let them smash their mouths. Let them bust it up. Why the hell are we pampering our guys? They got Pampers on the sidelines. They're wearing Pampers. They're pro football. I'm paying millions and millions of dollars to watch these boys play, and they got Pampers on. That's my opinion.
All right. Well, we're probably going to. I have another part of this thing that we think wins and losses. I really want Shaq to be part of it. He had a hold up with flight, got stuck in Charlotte, I believe. He supposedly has landed and making his way back. I don't know if he's going to join us. We might cut the show short tonight if we need to, because I really want him to be part of this kind of other show.
Yeah. And by the way, we're not fans of American Airlines. I know we're not supposed to promote or demote on this channel, but people fly Delta or United. Don't fly American. It's just horrifying. Shaq has actually called us today and said, guys, I can't handle this anymore. I'm flying American all the time. That's how the government has me going. And they're always late. And I can't get anywhere. And my flights are delayed. I'm just going to start driving. And we're like, yeah.
He's always late, or his flights are always getting canceled. I don't understand it personally. Like, I would think that a U.S. airline could do better than that. But, like, American struggles.
Man, do they struggle.
You know, they do. I don't want to trash anybody either, not on this channel, but I just like, man, I'm just like, you might need to look at
American.
a little bit more reliable transportation, man.
Oh, don't fly American. Oh, my Lord.
So,
all right, let's go, Mike.
All right. I think we probably ought to wrap up the show. I will tell you, like, this coming week, we're going to play against the Bengals. Jack, tell me, is that a Saturday game? Is that what we're looking at? And I think we're playing the Ravens week 3. For the third preseason game.
Well, Coach, listen, we talked a little bit about this preseason game, this tune-up game, but I didn't get any opinion from you. What did you see on offense as a highlight? What did you see as a highlight from the game? Something you thought was positive about the first preseason game?
Not a lot. I think it was really just evaluation mode. I will tell you, I was disappointed in a lot of what I saw. There's some receivers on there that I feel like are already cut candidates. I'm surprised they're not already gone. You know, I'm trying to remember what is his last name. Moore. Hold on, I'm gonna have to pull up a roster here just to kind of figure that out. Because
I will throw this out at you for conjecture. I was very disappointed in the play by Sam Hartman.
Sam Hartman was god awful. And that's
a lot more snappiness, a lot more route understanding, a lot more play off the ball from him. Frankly speaking, and we talked about this on the phone, that guy in the there he is. There's Shaq.
Shaq. Hey guys.
Hello. We got a show back. All right.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Welcome home, baby.
Hey, listen, it's been pandemonium traveling. I don't know what's going on with flying into DC, but maybe I should stop traveling so much. I don't know.
Yes,
stop traveling so much.
You have a show to do. Yes, you need to stop traveling.
Yep. I went down to Houston for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Went down to see my best friend and all that stuff. Like, it was good. It was good.
First of all, congratulations for over 8,000 views on your show. For like when we were on there, it was so much fun being on your show.
Yeah.
So everyone, just so you know, we came on Shaq's channel, which is Journey of a Jackass. Please look it up on YouTube. Journey of a Jackass. And he invited us on his show and did an interview with us as sports commentators.
Yeah.
And it was totally off the wall. An open show, like where I'm smoking and drinking and Coach is cussing, and you got to see us, you know, not like in this controlled, like we're trying to make a clean channel. No, we were wide open, and Shaq asked us questions off off the wall. Like I was like, what? And we gave our answers, and it was fun. It was fun. If you haven't seen it, go to Journey of a Jackass on YouTube. Journey of a Jackass.
That's right.
And check out the show. And check out his channel because he's got a great channel.
Hey, well, I can tell you, I think what it was, it was like, oh, this dude just doing everything now. What he got these two older white gentlemen on here. Like, what is he talking? What are they talking about this week?
That's good. I'm glad they kind of checked us out. That was kind of cool.
And I'm surprised. So people been like, oh man, those guys from the football show. I said, yeah, y'all don't watch us live. Y'all go back and look, but y'all don't watch us live. What's going on?
Yeah, call them out and say, get on here and start. Like, we want them in the comments section. We want them to do it. I think it's. I know you pre-record your show over there, and so maybe they're used to that format. But yeah, they got a chance to come here and do live and talk football.
So our Cleveland game is the Bengals game is on the 18th, Monday night game.
Yeah, Monday night game on the 18th. That's awesome. So I will tell you, I will not be here for that week. We will not. I will not be here.
It's you and me, baby.
It's you too. You guys are going to do it, and I expect freaking 8,000 views to happen when I'm gone.
Pandemonium.
It's wild while I'm gone, man.
All right, Shaq. Now that we have you in, we got some stuff we need to do, and we want you in on it because this is you're gonna love this. What we're doing, Coach Mad Mike pulled this out of his rear end today. Like literally, it would have taken me 5 days to do what he's done in 30 minutes. But what we're gonna go through is gonna be awesome. You're gonna love it. You're gonna totally chew it up. But I need to act. So this show you just got on. This show, we were talking about the preseason game and different coaching styles and who played their starters and why did they do that and why didn't we do that and what's the reason behind that? That's kind of what the
well, I can tell you right now.
But what I want to hear is what is your top highlight? Who did you see in the preseason game that you went, yeah, and who did you see is like, no?
Well, Ja'Cory Brooks, of course, is a highlight, right? I like him.
I didn't catch that one.
Yeah. I like Ja'Cory Brooks. I like the offensive line, actually. I did. The defense looked slow. The defense looked slow and off the ball. Like I said when I was at training camp, they looked slow getting off the ball. And then we had some of our starter guys playing. So a lot of because there are only 3 preseason games, a lot of these teams are playing their week 1 starters in the first quarter already. So we saw a lot of that this weekend. We saw first team offenses against first team defenses this weekend. So
we were in the minority with our philosophy. We were vastly in the minority.
So I'm not gonna say that, right? I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna say that because we had some first team guys out there. We did.
Yeah, just not collectively as a unit.
Yeah.
Right. So.
All right. Well, we're going to get out on offense for you.
Is that for us?
Yes.
Krosky Merritt, and Ja'Cory Brooks. The people I've been saying.
Who was a standout on defense?
I mean, they put up 48 points, so it's like, did we have one?
My pick was Newton, actually.
Really?
Yeah. He was on the ball. He wasn't making arm tackles. He was in the middle, gapping it up, doing the best he could do, but he was all alone.
I know he got 1 sack. And,
he did. Yeah.
Art Sarge gets attracted to sacks.
I know. That don't be enough, though.
48 points attracted to women.
They put 48 points up on Dan Quinn and Joe Witt's. Dan Quinn and Joe Witt defense gave up 48 points, man.
Yeah.
There's no winners in that situation.
Okay, Jack, who was your disappointment on offense? It was me, the biggest one, Sam Hartman.
No, well, Sam Hartman he may make the team, right? He may make the team.
But he was my biggest disappointment in this game. He just looked lost.
No, well, my thing is, I don't think he gets enough reps, man. He don't get enough first team reps.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it is. He don't get enough reps. And
my bust on defense was Igbenamani.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think he's gonna make this team. The way Trey Amos is playing, the way Sam Steele is playing, the way overpaid St. Juice is playing, he may not make this team.
Coach, who was your bust on defense?
The defense.
The defense. the whole defense.
The whole defense.
The whole defense. Yeah, the whole defense.
Yeah, 150 yards rushing. Yeah, the entire defense. I agree.
See, and we brought in all these senior citizens, and you're seeing their age. These young boys, 22, 23 years old, running by a 30-year-old Wise, 30-year-old Goldman, 36-year-old Von Miller. Like, you know, they're gonna run by these guys the whole season. We either going to outscore people or we're not going to win.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, we're going to play a little bit of a game here while we got people on. We're going to go down the win and loss columns of these games. I prepared a nice little spreadsheet of the NFC East, and we're going to try to figure out who we're going to have as wins and losses for this. Well, so here's the rules. We got an odd number here. 3 people, right? Us 3. It's either going to be unanimous or 2 out of 3 is going to determine whether or not we're going to put something in the win or loss column or not for each one of these games. All right. And we're going to go through this thing and we're going to hit the Commanders schedule first. Then we're going to do the Philadelphia Eagles. Then we're going to do the Cowboys and then finish off with the Giants. And then it's going to determine what the bracket's going to be. So obviously I'll try to get through it. I'm going to share a screen and we're going to go through it. We're going to have fun doing it.
Let's go.
Y'all ready to do this?
Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. Share my screen. All right, let's do this. And you tell me when you guys can see it.
Boom, shakalaka, boom.
Everybody looks good on the other screen. Hold on. All right, everybody's there. So, hey, if you're at home, you might want to put this on the big screen. You might want to blow it. If you're looking at it on your phone, you might struggle a little bit. But if you're watching it on a laptop computer or the big screen connected to your TV, you're going to see it nice and pretty. All right. So anyway, we're going to start off with the Washington Commanders. I want to show you what's on the right side. From Bleacher Report, I pulled out the key additions, re-signings, key draft additions that we have, key departures that we had, free agency grade, draft grade. EC project is the extra credit project. What kind of thing did they kind of focus on the offseason and their overall grade? By you guys looking at this, I know we didn't go very deep as far as the draft additions and so forth, but like what stands out to you, Shaq, on this list of key additions, draft, or key departures?
Okay, so Jeremy Chin is going to be a big loss for us because I don't feel like Will Harris is going to fill that gap. Right now, yeah. I draft grade again. Madrano doing this thing. Madrano doing this thing. Right. So I think we took the first round. We should have took a defensive end, but I feel like we won with the Trey Amos pick. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like we won with that, but we gave up too much for Tunsil. I'm gonna stand on business with that. We gave up too much for Tunsil. So I really feel like that this team did not improve that much. And I'm going to stay on that. We didn't improve that much.
So you don't give them an overall grade of B+, I take it?
No. By a C.
C.
Yeah. Well, how about you, Lord Sarge? What do you think?
I'm totally in alignment with Shaq on this one. It was C's across the board for me. I think we missed opportunities. Clearly the coaching and the ownership felt differently. We overpaid. Tunsil's a great addition. I'm not crying. He's a great addition. We way overpaid for him.
What with that? Hold on, Lord Sarge. That we gave him too much for Kinlaw. Like we paid too much for Kinlaw. I mean, even this Marshawn Lattimore, bringing Marshawn Lattimore in, I still don't agree with none of that. Now, Deebo Samuel, okay, cool. He's a gadget player. We have a gadget. Play calling offensive coordinator.
Plus,
that was a plus.
That was an A.
Yeah, that's A.
But letting Chin go, that was an F.
Yeah, and to bring in Will Harris, an older, softer player. So
yeah, and I think what's not on here as far as offseason, obviously, is the Terry McLaurin situation, not having that get done, and it lingering as long as it has, and it's still an issue. That should be calculated into the off-season grade. Like this is becoming a major issue.
Well, Coach, this is the thing right here though. they're bringing in receivers. They're like, okay, if we're gonna let this one go, we're going to fill this gap.
Right.
Hence the UFL pickup. Hence the extra hits to Ja'Cory Brooks. Hence Jalen Lane getting all the playing time that he's getting. Right. They're trying to get them reps with Jaden Daniels. Now,
Yeah, good with that and all, but like you can't think that we're going to go in the season with Debo Samuel being your number one.
no.
You don't even
Absolutely not.
consider him a number two.
No, absolutely not.
So, like, who would
It's
it
going to be
be?
the number 2.
Who would be the 1 and 2 in that situation, right?
But,
Like,
well, right now in this situation, right now, Debo will still be the 2 or 3. But I think if Ja'Cory Brooks, he has a strong look at being like the number 1 receiver. Like I think if he wasn't at this training camp, there will be a harder push for Terry McLaurin. If that makes sense.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like there will be a harder push.
Well, let's keep pushing because we're going to have to get through these things. So, like, let's look at the Philadelphia Eagles. This is some of the stuff that Philadelphia Eagles had. They had a very, very interesting draft as well. Some departures. Josh Sweat was a big loss for them. That was a big one. Guys that they brought in, okay, whatever. Free agency, a C+ grade, but in the draft they really, really like it. I guess you can't go wrong when you're at the end of the first round and you go and you get
Jahan Campbell.
Campbell.
He's the steal of the draft.
He's
the steal of the draft.
For him to be there. Why didn't we get him?
When we picked up Johnny Newton last year, remember I said Johnny Newton is the steal of the draft, right?
Yep.
Jahan Campbell is the steal of this draft. He easily early first round talent. The steal of the draft. Yeah, the steal of the draft.
And he goes to the Super Bowl champs. Disgusting. So how can you not give him an A grade for the draft, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right, moving on to the Dallas Cowboys.
Trash.
They had a horrific offseason. And, they went ahead and brought back Dante Fowler from us.
Good move.
Zach Martin retired on them. DeMarcus Lawrence, is 100 years old and he had to leave, right? But when you go over here and you look at their
and Dawdle, they got rid of Dawdle, and Dawdle in the first preseason game, I can't remember a team I watched him on, was amazing.
Well, no. So
why did you get rid of that guy? He's good. Stupid move.
One of the things you don't have on here for them, key addition is Williams from Denver, the running back.
Oh yeah,
you don't have him on here, and he's a great addition to this roster.
He is a great addition. That's a good catch.
Yeah.
And they had their issues with Micah Parsons, also distraction here in the offseason.
Where did DeMarcus Lawrence go?
I think he's on the street. I think he's retiring.
No, DeMarcus Lawrence, I think he went to Denver.
He went to Denver?
Yeah,
okay.
I think he went to Denver. Yeah.
Oh, God. In Denver?
Yeah, I think he went to Denver.
Dear God, Denver has made more improvements this year. Jesus, they're gonna be a force.
Payton out there making stuff happen, man.
Sean Payton is building a roster out in Denver. I think that's going to be one of the most undersung teams of this season because Sean Payton is out there. He ain't making no noise, and you won't see it all over the news.
DeMarcus Lawrence on your Denver was dangerous last year. Yes. You had DeMarcus Lawrence on that defense.
Yep.
Well,
a lot of teams are in trouble.
They added Chubb. They added running backs. Bo Nix has a better line this year. The defense has got better. Hey, they're gonna be an uncertain. Don't be surprised if they don't win the AFC West.
Denver's a playoff team this year. They are a playoff team. There's no doubt.
Do not be surprised.
New York Giants. New York Giants had a lot of interesting stuff. I actually think that they had an amazing offseason.
I agree.
Getting Abdul Carter. Jackson Dart, a lot of people are raving about him. Darius Alexander from the draft, and then all obviously the big story is getting Russell Wilson.
I watched this game with a lot of interest, and I loved everything that the Giants have done. I didn't see any weaknesses. I think they put together a great preseason game. I think they got the right personnel in place. I think I think they were underestimated on how well they did in the offseason.
Well, I think
put something together.
Didn't Sweat go to them from the Eagles? I think Sweat went to them too.
Swift or Sweat? No.
Sweat.
Yeah. I think he went to them too.
He might have. I might have missed that one too. But like, I will tell you, like the Giants look really, really like, hey, they're up and coming. They're getting it together.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's two things that I don't believe in with the Giants right now. I don't believe in Dayball's coaching, and I don't believe in a quarterback room. Russell Wilson is past his prime. Jackson Dart is a rookie, and Jameis Winston is the interception king. So I don't believe
interception king. You're right.
Yeah. So I don't believe in a quarterback room. So they got Malik Neighbors.
I mean, he looked good he looked good. I watched the game. He looked good. Wilson was pedestrian. Looked good. Didn't make any mistakes.
So who do you think is going to be their week 1 starter?
Wilson. And Dart's the number 2.
But he might. But as soon as Danielson is ready to go, he'll take the reins.
By week 4, week 5. After we beat him,
if he's ready, it won't be long. If he's not ready, it might take a while.
I mean, the word out on Wilson is that he doesn't have the deep ball anymore. He's a check down quarterback, right? And you got to push the field. That's the inside line. Again, like I said, I use the word pedestrian, right? Yep. Pedestrian, taking the safe play, not pushing the ball down. But Russell Wilson is still a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Well,
he can do the job. Jack said Marcus Lawrence did not go to Denver. He went to Seattle.
He went to Seattle. Okay, I thought he went to Denver. Okay, thank you, Jack.
Appreciate it, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
All right, well, let's get going, guys, because we got a lot of work to do here. We are going to go down, and I'm going to plug in wins and losses. We're going to start with the Washington Commanders, week 1 against the New York Giants at home. What do y'all got? We're going to win it or lose it?
Win.
What you got, Large Sarge?
Win. You think we're going to lose to the Giants?
Yep. The only reason we didn't lose last year is because they didn't have a kicker.
I think we're going to get that dub.
Yeah, I saw in that if I'm evaluating preseason games, which I know I'm not allowed to do, Coach. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Right.
The Giants improved over us.
All right.
That's why everybody did
today before I see the starting team.
Everybody did. We the only one. Like everybody in the NFC East improved.
Yeah.
Everybody did. Except for us.
Everybody in the NFC East improved except for us. I would agree with that statement. That being said, week 1, I guess I'm the tiebreaker vote. I'm going to say a W for the Commanders.
So
West Side.
If we have another lame ass flyover,
we're going to lose.
With a supply plane instead of freaking jets in the nation's capital, it's a loss. And it's going to be an ugly loss.
I want to see some fighter jets go over, man.
I'm predicting, you can mark me down, everyone.
Like the helicopters or something.
We're going to go down hard on the Giants. They're going to kick our butt.
I'll call Trump, man. We'll make it work.
He'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen. All right, Green Bay Packers, week 2.
I'm gonna go a hard fought win. I think that game is gonna be that one is gonna test our acumen. It's gonna test our character. It's gonna test what we've been building here in DC. I think that's gonna be a hard fought win.
I think we get Thursday night game. We get punched in the gut on week 1, and we come back in week 2, and we kick the Packers' butt.
All right, y'all got me outnumbered. I don't even need to vote.
Okay.
All right, we're going against the Raiders coming to town.
Wait a minute. You say we lose to the Packers?
I was saying probably yes, but I got outvoted. So, like, you guys both said win.
Now, the Raiders, now I'm going to hear you. Hey, hear me out. Pete Carroll is going out there and he's building something. He's building something special. So, they come into DC. I think we win that game, but barely, like in overtime. Because Pete Carroll is building something that I think he's gonna be ready. Now everybody there's a year of footage on Jaden Daniels. Mm-hmm. So, and he's a defensive mastermind. So we win that one, but we win it close.
I'm gonna agree with Shaq.
All right.
We got us a win.
All right, Atlanta, going to Atlanta.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna
Yeah.
Close
win
game,
in Atlanta.
but I'm gonna win. I think
Win.
I'll score them in the end.
Yep.
It's not gonna be a walk away.
Yeah.
You think we're gonna
Especially
win?
after I saw the Lions Falcons, I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, nah. They got too many internal problems still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to figure stuff out.
What do y'all
I
say
think
win?
we'll be settled in by then, and we'll kick their butt.
Yeah.
All right, Chargers.
Loss.
Loss.
Harbaugh got them boys out there playing football.
Oh my
and,
God.
and the babyface killer is ready. I think he's just one step away from being ready to be a Super Bowl quarterback.
Oh,
yeah.
I agree. Chargers, this is the year for the Chargers, by the way.
Yeah.
I watched that preseason game and I was impressed.
That whole AFC West is brutal this year.
Yeah.
Brutal. It is brutal.
They are.
Everybody has got that. I'm telling you, that may be the best conference in the NFL this year.
I think so. I think you're right. I really do.
All right. The Bears.
Loss.
Really? You think
Yeah.
we're gonna lose to the Bears?
Is that a home game?
Yes.
It's a home game.
Yeah, loss.
I'm
And
going to win.
No, and well, I'm gonna tell you why I say it's a loss. One, they have Caleb Williams. They got a better receiver core. They have a better offensive lineman, and they have Ben Johnson as the play call up there now.
Yeah,
Ben Johnson is
I think
offensive
Ben's
mastermind.
overrated. To be very frank, after watching the preseason game, I think he's overrated. We'll see. But I wasn't impressed by the Bears. Okay, so here's something. The Bears defense looks devastating.
Yeah.
Like oh crap. Any team going against the Bears for a defensive, they can't score. I think we'll outscore them.
I don't think those gonna be out.
We have the weapons, and I'm assuming we have McLaurin for that. Okay, that prediction is based on the fact that we actually get McLaurin.
It depends on the Caleb Williams that shows up.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Dallas on October 19th.
a W, because I don't have no faith in Schottenheimer. Yeah, W.
Wow. All right, Kansas City Chiefs.
Loss.
No. We're going to spar about this one because I feel like that we can go in Kansas City and win that game. They don't have
we can, but
they don't have the offensive pieces no more. They still have Kelsey, but everything else is pretty much walked out the door.
Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey. That's
All
it.
right, well, if you're gonna go with a loss,
I'm gonna go a loss here.
Okay.
All right, versus Seattle.
Loss.
I think we can beat them.
No, they don't have the offensive weapons that they had last year, right?
I think we can beat them.
But they still have Kenneth Walker. They still got that good ground game.
And
They
we're
still
in
got that great
week 6.
offensive line.
We've shaken the rust off, right? We're in week 6, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
week 9.
Week 8, week 9. Yeah, when's our bye week this year? Do you know?
13.
There's two weeks later.
Yeah.
Oh,
Week 12.
We're oiled.
12, yeah.
We're kind of seasoned at this point. We know what we are at this point. Yeah, we should beat the Seahawks. We should.
I don't. So this is where it gets tricky though, because if you're looking at it, I mean, us making it this far in the season with only 2 losses, man, that we're hoping and thinking.
Yeah, this is
going to get a lot more dangerous after the bye week. Watch.
Yeah.
My opinion is going to change quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say we lose this one.
To Seattle, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna lose that game.
All right.
The Lions.
Lions don't have an offensive
Lost!
coordinator.
No. See you later. Lost.
Revenge
game.
The Lions don't have an offensive coordinator no more. They don't have a defensive coordinator no more. And then you got Dan Campbell up there kicking, going for them 4th downs, making dumb play calls.
Loss. These guys hate them after being embarrassed.
Listen,
they are out for blood.
What do you say, Shaq?
They'll die on the field to beat them.
Win.
We know he's a Lions fan. What do you say, Shaq?
Win.
I'm with you.
Win.
Is it a home game or away game?
The Dolphins.
Wait. The Lions at home or away?
No,
it's a home game for Washington.
Yeah. And then Miami.
Loss.
Yeah, lost to Miami. I just think they still have a bunch of that. It depends.
Tagovailoa doesn't have a concussion by week
that's
3.
what I was about to say. Yeah. Hey,
I watched the preseason game and I was really impressed with Miami. Yeah. Denver's a
What do you all
loss.
say against the Broncos?
Loss. Because we just talked about how devastating that conference is going to be. Win. I don't have no faith in J.J. McCarthy. I didn't when he was in college.
Loss.
Win.
Loss.
That's a win.
They are way too powerful.
Win. Giants.
Win.
Win.
We sweep them.
Eagles.
Loss.
Loss for the first one.
Yeah,
Cowboys.
You are tracking Shaq.
Or Cowboys.
We should take them. We should.
Yeah, that's a Christmas game. I think we should sweep them.
I think we can sweep.
And then finishing off with Eagles.
I don't think we get a dub against the Eagles this year. So I'm gonna say loss.
Really?
I don't think we get a dub.
I think we should be able to. We're spitballing, right?
Yeah.
If we're healthy, we should be able to split a game with them. We should.
I don't think so.
You know what we haven't seen? Can we stop Barkley? And Philadelphia started Barkley. They played him in
Barkley or Hurst.
No.
We didn't do nothing in offseason.
I don't think we get a dub against the Eagles this year, man.
Right,
they got better.
All right,
yeah.
Okay.
All right. If you look at this, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means we go 10 and 7.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I'm actually thinking they're a 9-win game. They're a
that's what Brian Mitchell said. Brian Mitchell was like, "Yeah, man, we won 12 last year. He's like 10 or 11 games." He said it. So I mean, that's about right.
I think.
All right, well, let's go to Cowboys. So the Eagles. What do you think the Eagles are going to do against Cowboys week 1?
They're going to watch the Cowboys. Like, they ain't even going to be no game. They're going to watch the Cowboys.
They're going to knock them off the horse, dude.
Yeah, they're going to watch the Cowboys.
All right, what do you think Eagles, Kansas City?
Win.
They're going to win?
No. I'll say win. Yeah.
What do you say, Lars Arge?
Win.
Rams.
They're going to lose that game. No, they're going to lose that game. Sean McVay, they're going to lose that game.
Stafford is a big question mark. He might not even be playing. It is a win.
So look, those next 3 games, you can mark for L because I think Tampa Bay's going to get revenge, and the Broncos going to beat them. So they're about to take 3 L's in a row. For me, that's what I think.
I think
they're going to have a hard time against the Bucks as well.
I think they're going to have a hard time on the Bucks. Yep.
Yeah.
What do you say against the Broncos there, Lord Sarge?
Win.
Ooh, that means I'm the tiebreaker on this one.
Yeah, I lost.
Ooh, that's a tough game.
It's going to be a tough game, but I think they got it.
I'm going to have to say win. All right, Giants.
Win. That's a win.
I mean, win. Yeah, win.
Win.
The Vikes.
Win.
Yeah, win.
Giants again.
Win. No, man. They're gonna sweep the Giants, man.
The Giants are good. I'm telling you, the Giants are different this year. They are different.
The Pack.
Win.
Yeah, it's a win.
Lions.
Win. Win. I have zero faith in
win.
Win.
Win. Badly win.
Yeah.
All right. Cowboys.
Win.
Bears.
Win.
I think they're gonna lose that game.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're gonna lose that game. I'm telling you, this Bears team has improved. I'm telling you,
they have improved, but
they improved.
It's his first year as a head coach. I'm not feeling it. I watched what the Bears did. The offense is going to destroy them, and their defense might hold Philly a little bit, but I don't think they have it in the tank.
Chargers.
Okay. Loss. I think Harbaugh has the NFC East number.
Yep.
So yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
Raiders.
Win.
Washington. What did we say?
Loss. No, they're gonna win. They're gonna win.
Yeah.
Week 16.
Yeah.
We said we were going to lose, so they're going to win.
We let the our choice was to let Philly sweep us this year.
Yeah.
All right. So then we all have to do is figure out the Bears. The Bills.
Loss. Oh, that loss. Loss.
Okay, so that means we have 1, 2, 4 losses. That's 13-4.
Yep.
I think that's a fair evaluation of the Eagles.
Yep.
13.
You agree, Shaq? That's pretty. I mean,
I agree.
if I was a
agree with
bet
that.
man, I'd say 13 games. The Eagles, they should. They
Yep.
should, right?
Yep. I don't see them slowing down, man. With this team they had.
All right, Cowboys versus Giants. Week
Win.
2. You think they're going to be the Giants?
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
All right, against the Bears.
Lost.
They're gonna lose to the Bears.
To the Packs.
Loss.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Huh?
Oh, I love you.
The Jets?
Lost.
No, I think they're gonna beat the Jets.
Lost. The Jets look amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't think Aaron Glenn has enough in the tank.
I don't think so.
Dude, I watched that game they played, and I was impressed. They lost.
I'm going to
That's
say
a lose. The
I
Jets
say
was the sleeper team.
They're gonna win
this
that
year.
one. They're gonna win that one.
Jets are the sleeper team this year. I'm telling
Panthers.
They're gonna win that game.
you. Win.
You say win?
Yeah, win.
Yep.
All right. So what did we have against Dallas? We were sweeping the Cowboys, right?
Yep. Sweeping the Cowboys.
So that's a loss for them there. What
God,
do you think
when
they're
does
going to
that
do
ever
against
happen? You know,
the Broncos?
They're gonna lose to the Broncos.
Lose.
Cardinals.
Lose.
Monday Night Football.
Lose. And it's a primetime game. So yeah, they're gonna lose.
Lose.
And no. I take that back. I'm gonna go with win with the Arizona game because we don't know what Arizona got going on out there.
They got quite a bit. They had a good offseason, and they look pretty sharp. But I still say it's a win.
You say it's a win?
I think it's a win. Yeah, I think they beat. Yeah. I think they beat Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Raiders.
Win.
Loss.
To the Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. Laji Saji.
I know.
I'm going to say loss. Eagles.
Loss.
Chiefs.
Loss.
Lions.
Win.
Ooh.
The NFC East sweeps the Lions this year.
You know, Shaq, as much as it breaks my heart to agree with you, it truly crushes my ego, breaks my heart, and steps on my gonads. Loss.
What do you think?
They're gonna win that game.
Loss.
The Lions, they're gonna beat the Lions.
That's what I mean. The Lions win.
Yeah.
It's a win.
It's a loss for the Cowboys.
No, it's not. I'm playing. Yeah, it's a loss for the Cowboys.
It's a loss for the Cowboys?
Loss for the Cowboys. Yeah, loss for the Cowboys.
All right. Remember, we're trying to decide what's
Is that
going on.
I think it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, I mean, I gotta have to get to my Lions. Loss.
Lost to the Vikes.
Yep.
They lose
Chargers.
to the loss.
We had them losing to us, right?
Yep.
And Giants.
Win.
Loss.
I think they win. Last game of the season, I think they win.
They're playing for jobs at that point.
They
had
suck at the end of the year. They've lost every game with us at the end of the year. There's no way they're winning that game. No one gives a crap.
Yeah, I think they win that game.
Jobs.
Yeah. They win.
They're going 5-12.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. F the Cowboys.
5-12.
Crazy, dude. You're crazy.
All right, that means the New York Giants. The New York Giants had a loss against us.
Yep.
What did we say against the Cowboys?
First one was a loss. Second one was a win.
Right. Cowboys, we had them. Cowboys were winning, so that's a loss for them. All right, what do we think the Giants are going to do against KC?
Lose.
What do we think they're going to do against Chargers?
Lose.
What do we think we're going to do against the Saints?
Win.
They're gonna win that game.
Okay. How about the Eagles? What did we say about the Eagles?
Loss.
We had the Eagles sweeping them, didn't we?
Yep.
All right. What about the Broncos?
Lose.
Loss.
I just think the Broncos are too good this year. I just really think they're one again. The Jets and the Broncos have snuck up on the league. San Francisco.
What do we think? San Francisco's going to do?
Win.
I no, they're gonna beat San Francisco. I think they're gonna beat San Francisco. I think they're gonna beat the Bears too.
Me too. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Oops, I didn't mean to put that one in there. All right, what do we think about the Packs?
At this point of the season, the team is gonna be so broken, and they just gonna be fighting the fight. I think they beat the Packers, and it puts the Packers in a bad position where they may not make the playoffs.
Yeah, the pack seems to always get stronger at the end of the year. I'm going to call this a loss.
Mm,
I'm going to say it's a loss too.
okay.
What do y'all think about the Lions?
Win.
You think they're going to beat the
Lions
Lions?
need to lose a game somewhere that they don't expect. They always do. You know, it's that 5 games of great Jared Goff, and then the one game where he throws 5 interceptions in a row, and Campbell's too stupid to pull him out of the game and put the backup in. Yeah.
So you think the Giants are going to beat the Lions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The Patriots.
I hate to say it.
They're gonna beat the Patriots.
A loss.
I don't think.
I watched that game. The Patriots look solid.
I don't
No,
think.
they
No,
They
don't.
made improvements on the defense.
We had them losing to Washington.
Yep.
So against the Vikes.
Lose.
No, I think they're gonna beat the Vikings. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's the gritty end of year games, and we don't know what we're getting in JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
I know what I got in Justin Jefferson.
The Raiders.
They're going. Hey, when that game is gonna be a draw. We're gonna get him a tie. We're gonna get him a tie for that game.
All right, I'll go with you on that. I think that's
Yeah,
a
we can't
toss-up.
do a
Yeah.
tie.
Yeah, I think that's a toss-up. The Raiders could come out and sneak one. Yeah, why not?
What do you say, Large Sarge?
Because tie.
I'm with that.
Why are you not saying a tie, man?
Because we can't decide.
And look, I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the end of the year, Pete Carroll's gonna have that team charged up. They already gonna be like 4-11. So he's like, man, come on. And y'all just
All
want
right,
to play some good football.
What did we say that they were doing? We said the Cowboys were beating them, right?
Yeah.
All right. So they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They went 5. 5, 11, and 1.
The tie is crazy.
There's got to be a tie in the league somewhere, right? Got to be one somewhere.
The tie is crazy.
You all are
Jack
crazy,
says-
man.
Jack says it's a win versus Detroit. But it depends how the division is at week 18. Yeah, I agree, Jack. That's good analysis there. But
Look,
All
5,
right.
11,
So
and 1.
based off of this, the Eagles went 13-4. Let's put it down here. 13-4. Hold on, let me go ahead and make this thing a little bit nicer. 13-4. We said the Commanders did what? The Commanders were 10-7.
10-7. Yep.
I think this is a fair evaluation, actually.
The Cowboys, I think, are last in the division because the draw is going to help the Giants.
Yes, I agree with that. I think the Giants have improved that much. We'll see. But I think Dallas goes last. I really do.
For a draw.
However it works.
5, 11, and 1. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
That
means the Cowboys are going to be. I have to put them down. Let's space them down here because the Giants will come in third with this record because they will go 5-12. So the 12 allows the Giants to inch out the Cowboys.
I think that's very realistic.
And that means we will get in on a playoff berth and probably still lose the first round like we've always predicted the whole offseason.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll get in by a wild card and not go too far.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I feel like every other team has got younger, faster, better, more hungry. You know, us, senior citizen home.
We got older.
We got older and more decrepit. More decrepit.
Yeah.
I'm totally in your chain with that, Shaq, about how we got older.
Yep.
Which is, I mean, was probably the right move based on our player personnel and what was going on. It was probably the right move. It's just the lack of draft picks to help us improve down the road, right?
Yep.
So we came out and we had a stellar year. And then what, right? Unless we trade McLaurin, which I am completely on the chain to doing, draft picks.
So we're not going to get much from McLaurin. If somebody takes on his contract and give him the money that he wants, we may get a third or fourth round pick.
I think he's worth a second and a third.
I don't know about that, Laji Saji.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, right? But it's something. We only have, what do we have, Coach? 5 picks next year?
5. Yep, 5 next year.
That is not a winning strategy.
5, and then a lot of these older guys that's on this roster this year are not going to be on the roster next year. They're not.
Here's what I say we do, because Dallas is in dire need of a number 2 receiver. We trade him straight up for Michael Parsons.
No, they got George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, and George Pickens.
And Pickens,
they want Pickens in the slot. I'm telling you, they really want a number 2 receiver.
But they also drafted a receiver. Remember,
they did. I'm not saying that they don't have receivers, but like they might not turn down Terry McLaurin.
No, I don't know, because they
didn't show up in preseason. I'll tell you that they did. It looked lackluster. Honestly, I'm going to go with Coach on this one. That it looked.
I would love to do that trade, but then that puts them on a desperate situation for another guy on the outside. It puts us in a desperate situation of finding another receiver.
We got look. Win by committee. Right?
Jack is saying if we trade McLaurin, it's going to be a 2nd and 5th.
That's probably about right.
Yeah,
2nd and 5th.
What? Hey, that gets us to 7.
Yeah,
it's better than 5.
Yeah, but by committee.
Wow. Oh, so what do y'all think? What do y'all think about our projected NFC standings for those who are watching? Tell me if you give a thumbs up, thumbs down, you hate it, you love it. Tell us what you think.
Who is this Tom Brady? Said we just blew y'all out.
Hey, who's Tom Brady? 12. Who are you? We never saw you before. Who are you?
We just blew y'all out.
Yeah, the Patriots definitely gave us a schooling. There's no question.
Yeah.
But it was first string against third and fourth string.
Yeah.
The Commanders were looking for something entirely different in their preseason first game. They were looking very differently than a lot of other teams did.
Yep.
And I'm going to agree with Coach that they were really trying to suss out who the hell do we have in depth. And that's all we care about. And let's just give it
about.
Let's give it a vanilla play chart. Let's do vanilla crap, and let's see how these guys perform. So that was not if the Commanders put the first string out in the first series, maybe that was different a little bit. But they had to get to evaluation.
We appreciate you, Tom Brady, for being on the show. We knew that you were always listening anyway. So we appreciate you being on here. We know that you're broadcasting on the week 1, the Giants-Commanders game. You're the broadcaster for it. So, better show up and give us some good analysis. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, we expect the Patriots to be much improved this year. We really do. I mean, they look to be much improved this year. So this might be a rebuild and comeback year, kind of like the Commanders had, right, for the Patriots.
I mean, scoring all them
points in there, coming back. Everything feels homey. They've got some new talent.
I don't believe it until I see it.
Yeah,
I think that they're trying to look for an identity right now.
7, 8, 9, somewhere between 7 and 9 games this year. Like they might even be a wild card.
In the conferences, there's the tape.
Wild card playoff.
No,
wild card is not playoffs. Wild card is wild card. They might be the last one in the door, but there might be a chance for them.
Hey,
we're going to see what Drake May brings to the table this year. You know what I mean?
In the conferences, there's the tape.
And their defense is much improved. So,
yeah.
Something.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, hey, I hope you all enjoyed that. It was like awesome. We got a chance to see where we are. Looks like we kind of predicted all year that we're like a playoff bound team. We'll put it all together. Hopefully, it'll go away. We'll find out. We'll find out how well we do. And we will give analysis again. I will not be here next week. You got Large Sarge and good old Shatton's going to carry the mantle, and I will see you the week after that. This is Football Psych, baby, and we are out of here.
Out of here.
Yeah!